Hi there, people of YouTube, 'tis I once more, the Crimson Assassin, here with a very different video than what I normally do. Normally, I always say to myself that I was going to watch an anime weekly, but then I just don't do it. Like, there have been a few exceptions as of somewhat recently. Like, I was kind of watching, what was shit? I just reviewed it. Miss Kobayashi. Oh my god. I was kind of wanting to watch that weekly, but didn't. Then I wanted to see Murasame Kuno Revenge, but didn't. And now we are talking about a continuation of a previous franchise that's been now coming out weekly. Now, again, I don't normally talk about like the seasons of anime. I know the anime that are coming out per season. So I think today, this year, I want to make an exception for two animes in particular. One of which we are going to start talking about right now. And the second is an anime that came out last year, and I'm very excited to talk about that. I'm very excited to talk about that in the next video, which means you'll be seeing me wearing the same shirt twice. But regardless, today, people of YouTube, we're going to talk about the second season for Attack on Titan. Now, as of the time I'm recording this video, there have only been 3 episodes out as of recently. I know Attack on Titan, the 3rd episode came out yesterday, but I'm recording this and filming this on a Sunday, mainly due to the fact that I've been lazy. And I was like pretty preoccupied with other stuff that I had to do yesterday, so I didn't do it yesterday. But I did sit down today and I watched Attack on Titan Season 2, and I'm here to share with you guys so far my thoughts on Attack on Titan Season 2. And here they are. So Attack on Titan Season 2 completely starts off from where it left off from Attack on Titan Season 1. And you've basically continued to follow Eren and his crew. And it's, by the way, major spoiler alert, is after the point where you find out that there was these Titans and they're in the wall and stuff. And, you know, now it's, you know, up in the air, like, why are there these Titans in the wall and stuff? And then you find out that one of the priests, the guy, like the religious dudes, he knew why they're in the wall, but for some reason he won't reveal why they are in the wall. And then later on you come to find out that some other big stuff is planning. In the second episode you find out about Sasha and her past, and we'll get into that in a little bit. And in the last episode, the episode that just came out, there is this almost like this little creepy reveal that that the religious order had to keep an eye on one of the female officers from the Survey Corps, Krista. And I'm not gonna lie to you, people of YouTube, Attack on Titan Season 2 so far has been very interesting, and it honestly feels like I was rewatching the first season of Attack on Titan. Now, for those of you who don't know my thoughts on Attack on Titan first season, I liked Attack on Titan Season 1. I really enjoyed it. I dug the characters, I dug the action, I dug the animation for what it was, and it's been a total of 4 years since it happened. And now, finally, the second season has been dropped. We were always speculating on when the second season for Attack on Titan Season 2 would come out. And now, as of this year, 2017, Attack on Titan Season 2 is released. And, again, it's been 4 years, people of YouTube. And when I honestly heard that we're finally getting a second season for Attack on Titan Season 2, I had sort of mixed opinions, and here's why. Because number one, it's been 4 fucking years since Attack on Titan Season 1 came out. If this anime had come out at least like maybe a year after Attack on Titan Season 1 appeared, then I would have said okay, I would have been like super duper excited because I really enjoyed Attack on Titan Season 1. And my dog, I just noticed my dog is right there in the camera shot. But anyway, so I loved the original Attack on Titan. Sure, there were like a little mini hiccups about it that I sort of didn't like. Like, I kind of didn't like Eren and his annoying, bossy, rambunctious personality. So, and I kind of felt meh about Eren. But all the other characters I really fucking enjoyed. And I really liked Attack on Titan Season 1. Now that 4 fucking plus years later, Attack on Titan Season 2 came out, is out right now, and so far from what I've seen these past 3 weeks and the past 3 episodes, is that I'm really enjoying Attack on Titan Season 1. I honestly felt like I was rewatching Attack on Titan all over again, because honestly, after rewatching it, I just finally remembered and finally realized why Attack on Titan was so damn popular when it first came out. With such a deep world, riveting story, excellent characters, and above all else, some major shit, like some gory ass shit that happened in Attack on Titan Season 1 is pretty much back in Attack on Titan Season 2. You still get that very creepy, very, like, what's gonna happen around the corner kind of feeling when you're watching Attack on Titan Season 2. You get that same exact feeling all over again by just rewatching it. And I'm digging the return to that format. I'm loving it so far, people of YouTube. I'm really having a kick out of watching Attack on Titan Season 2. So, I'm gonna give you my thoughts on each the first, second, and third episode individually. The first episode, okay, yeah, it's sort of like literally where leaves off. Like, it kind of kicked back to where he left off. I believe there was like a mini introduction on what happened and all that stuff, and then some story related stuff happened. Nothing really too deep, nothing very very complex. And then I believe the second episode. That was actually so far my favorite episode because it had full-on character development for Sasha. And honestly, her backstory, well, albeit it's kind of basic, very effective. And you actually got to see her relationship with her father. What was that like? And I sort of liked how convoluted there was. And in the third episode. Oh, by the way, that second episode honestly had some of the most kick-ass moments because you saw I'll never forget the scene where Sasha, has a bow and she's like kicking so much ass. She's trying to fend off this Titan. She's trying to protect this little girl, and I'll never forget where the Titan was like a human-sized Titan, like not like a giant Titan, like a human-sized Titan, like a little taller than her. Was about to grab her, and then Sasha just runs and stabs him in the eye, and then manages the blood because she had blood all over herself, that she managed to sneak by, like wiggle off, and she starts to run, and that shit was amazing. Like, my god, it's like Sasha's a fucking badass. And then the third episode had this huge reveal at the end. I'm not gonna reveal that reveal just yet, or it's not really like a reveal, but it's more or less like something that like it's kind of hinting towards something later on in the future, and I feel like I wonder what direction that they're gonna go with it, and all that stuff, and you see sort of Krista and Ymir and this weird stranger, and then at the beginning of that episode, which was this last episode, the last minutes of the season of episode 2 leading into episode 3, you find Connie's old village. And and it was so creepy in the first like 5 minutes of episode 3 because as Connie was like trying to get onto the horse, he hears someone saying, "Oh no, welcome home," and he thinks that it was because there was this Titan that was laying down on one of the houses, and he thinks that like one of the maybe the Titan says that, and there was also this huge hairy giant beast Titan that was introduced in the first episode. That shit was pretty man, and that first episode was like a really good welcome back Attack on Titan kind of episode. The second episode was a really badass, really epic. The second episode had a lot of character development with Sasha. I truly enjoyed that episode. And then you had the third episode where like more story kind of stuff happens, and then the episode kind of ends on like a little mini solid cliffhanger where they're trying to go on horseback, and they're trying to go and save Krista and Ymir and her little group. And as well as in that third episode, they were discussing a way how to close the hole that was in the wall, because apparently there's this huge hole that maybe the colossal Titan left, and that's why the Titans are through more of the wall. And it's good so far. I'm really digging it. I'm really enjoying it. I wonder what's gonna happen in the next episode, and I have high hopes so far. My thoughts, very good. This is very solid. I can't wait to see more of what happens later on down the road, and we'll take it from there, people of YouTube. So, with that in mind, people of YouTube, I'm not gonna really do some major extensive editing. Like, I might just put the picture of Attack on Titan right here. It's just a picture, like right here. My dog's right there. But regardless, I am wondering what are your guys' thoughts on so far of Attack on Titan season 2 after these last 3 episodes. Stay tuned later on today. I will be posting another video, so get hyped for that. And then hopefully I'll be able to finish a certain anime that I am watching, and then I'll post out a review for that. I think you guys are going to really enjoy this next anime review I'm going to do. But stay tuned for another sort of my thoughts on a weekly series. So that's pretty much it, people of YouTube. And so far, I'm really digging it. I'm really digging Attack on Titan Season 2. So people of YouTube, this is the part where I end the video. If you would like to see more of this channel, please consider subscribing. Follow my Twitter and Instagram right here. And if you would, again, like to subscribe, please subscribe and blah, 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 blah. And until then, people of YouTube, until all those videos come out, I will see you next time. Peace.